studio session that stands out to me is a session that I had actually with Justin Bieber one time, man. It was interesting. We was working, as usual, coming up with different ideas, melody ideas, concept ideas. And I think we got a melody, and then Justin was like, yo, let me go in there and lay this melody real quick. So he goes and lays a melody, and he's like, all right, cool, now I want to try one more thing. Can I get an engineer in here to help, bring the microphone down, set the microphone up, pull the table in there. He's like, I need a table. He had a table in there. We got the mic in there. It's like, directly above the table. And he's like, all right, cool. Just play the track and press record. So, after a melody take. So I'm like ready to be hyped. He killed it. So, the beat starts playing, and all of a sudden the part comes, and he just starts beating this drum pattern on the table just with his hands and his fists. And I'm in the studio listening. I'm like, this kid is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just the fearlessness that he had when, he came out the booth and he was like, you like that, huh? You like that, huh? I was like, all right, that was original. It was just dope to me because looking at somebody so young at the time, and it was just interesting. Like, yo, I took a lot from that session alone, just myself. Like, okay, cool. If he in there beating on tables, if I feel like I want to beatbox, if I want to blow some air in the mic, whatever I want to do, it just kind of gave me, a different route and a different position to approach records. Being with Justin, it was interesting because he had a ping pong table in the back. So, in between, if it was like a second where it was like downtime, or if it was like, we couldn't come up with nothing, it was like, let's go play some ping pong. We was in there playing ping pong, a session with Diplo. Diplo was there. Diplo actually called me in the session. Shout out to Diplo for that. Man, just working with him and just watching him work and the way that they vibe. It was interesting because on the album, like I said, Diplo called me in there. And a lot of times for songwriters, producers are the people to really give you a shot, because most times labels and artists more so have the relationship with the producers. I remember Diplo hit me like, yo, you busy whatever day it is? He was like, I'm gonna be going in with Justin Bieber and I want you to come in with me and be the writer for the session. I was like, well, if I was busy, I'm not busy no more that day. It was dope, when we got in there, he was like, man, I could have called any writer, I could have called anybody to come in this session. And, it's a lot of people that's talented, but it was like your attitude and, just your hard work ethic and the way that you, your vibe in the studio. He was like, I wanted you around. So that to me, made me feel good about just the way that I, just approach situations and treat studio sessions because, like I said, he could have called anybody. So I was in there working with Diplo, working with Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber plays another beat and it's like, yo, this beat right here is crazy. This beat that Hit Boy did. It was like, you rocking with this beat? Maybe we should just work on this beat. And to me, I'm like, oh shit, Diplo called me in. I'm not trying to really be, I'm not really trying to, ruffle any feathers. And then Diplo was like, nah, bro, go work on that one. And then after you finish that one, we'll just work on mine. I was like, oh, this is cool. So we ended up doing the song right here. Drake jumped on the song. So then I got Hit Boy, Drake, Justin Bieber song. And then I still got Diplo, Ariel, Justin Bieber song. So I had 2 songs on the Believe album just off the good vibes, man. Just off my hard work and just my humble attitude. So me and Diplo had worked before on some Chris Brown stuff. We had worked on some Usher stuff. So, Diplo, it's already been family with him. And I think the same goes for him. His style and his unique approach with the beats, I think, has given him an edge over a lot of people because he's also hip-hop, with him in the EDM world. And, he's low-key probably testing beats in Ibiza on the low, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then when he comes and plays for the artist, he's probably like, I already know this is a smash. You want to cut this or not? I had 20,000 people going crazy just yesterday. So, when he comes in, you already know that the beat is going to be FDA approved, you know what I'm saying? Me and Diplo linked up from a Usher session. It's crazy. I was working with Ariel, with Usher, I played Usher a song like, yo, me and Ariel did this joint for you. I think it's pretty crazy. He was like, man, he played the song. He heard it. He loved it. He was like, the song is amazing. But I think that's a Justin Bieber song. So then that's how the whole session, got started up with Justin. And, still got some songs on Usher. We did Go Missing together, which is a crazy song Usher put out, I think last year, Valentine's Day. So we got that one off. And then, sure enough, I had the session with Justin Bieber, and he was like, we was working. And then later on throughout the session, he was like, it was just downtime. I was like, hey, bro, let me play you this song. I played the song that Usher told me to play for him. And he was immediately was like, why didn't you play me this as soon as you walked in the door? You know, I just kind of pace it. You know, I just play it by ear, and I didn't want to go in there like, yo, check this song out I got for you. But I knew the time would present itself, and it did. And, you know, when he heard it, he cut it immediately, so.
I guess her so-called boyfriend steps up and says, so you want to take a picture with these little dick-ass niggas? How disrespectful is that? Me being, I'm like, wait. Fuck the picture.
When the first girl grabbed my private, when I first walked in, I was like, yeah, this is kind of crazy. You know, I'm looking at her like, yo, she's an older woman. What you doing?
Crew of dudes came in while I'm DJing, and it was like, man, fuck YG, loud as fuck. And the homies just chasing niggas all the way out the club. And I don't know what happened after that. I know it wasn't cool, because everybody that I was with was in one piece when we came back, so.
I'm looking at her, but I'm attacked already. So
She
I'm
looking
looking
back.
at her.
She looking back.
She
like,
looking
yeah,
back
y'all ready?
like we about to drive off with these
Yeah,
motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? She
yeah.
looking back like this. I'm like, yo,